Welcome back to Sealed by Sanctification. Hey guys, I know it's been a while, but as always, I like to say thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed and hit the notifications, who has shared the videos to their loved ones, to their friends. I do apologize that I haven't been on in the last few weeks. It's been a little hectic trying to balance everything. Being kind of snowed in too, so when everybody's in the house, it's kind of hard to be able to sit down somewhere and do some studying and find a quiet place to do a video. But you can't really see too good, but where I'm at today, there's still a couple inches of snow on the ground, and as I'm sitting here looking at it, it kind of reminds me how we get in our lives sometimes, how everything just looks dead. There ain't no greenery around, or it's cold. You feel alone and isolated. Feel like God kind of left you a little bit. But just like it is right now with all this snow on the ground and everything looks dead, but it's not. Last week we was up on a mountain, we call it White Top, and there was still about a foot of snow up there, and we was down by on this little mountain road down by a little mountain creek, and there was a laurel thicket. Well, there was laurel thickets around everywhere. And the same thought came to my mind about how we feel like in our lives that everything's just dead and cold, and we feel isolated, and we feel like nobody cares, and we can't see the end in sight. But it's just a season. It's just a season. And it too will end. Just like we're in our winter season. But it's got a beginning and it's got an ending. It's got a start time and it's got an end time. And we just got to make it through until that end time. But as I was sitting in my work truck, and I'd get out every so often and walk around, I was still thinking about how we feel like we're alone and everything's dead. But yet, I was looking at that laurel thicket, and see deers, if anybody hunts, deers like to use those laurel thickets to hide themselves, to be able to travel through so predators can't see them. And sometimes they'll be able to bed down there and be able to sleep safely. And I was thinking that how many times we think God has abandoned us and that he's not around. And sometimes during that season, we may slip and we may falter. We may make mistakes, may even backslide a little bit. But we never understood or never see that we're actually inside that laurel thicket. And he's got us sheltered, and he's got us hid and protected, even though we don't see it and we don't feel it. And not only do we have that protection, then we're right by some water to sustain us. And it's the same thing with Christ. He's our living water. And as he's got us sheltered and protected, we're right there near that water, so we have something to sustain us. So if anybody out there needed to hear that today, I felt like I needed to share that. I love you, church. I'll be back hopefully doing some regular videos starting this weekend, God willing. I got to get back into some studies and some prayer and seeing what God wants me to do next. So just bear with me, and I'll catch you on the next video. Love you.